But we begin this afternoon with water concerns in Hamtramck. We thank you for joining us for 7 Action News at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Residents lining up for filters after elevated levels of lead were discovered in the water. Those filters were free and a big turnout today to get them. Residents being told it is safe to wash hands, but they are being advised not to drink the water or brush their teeth with it.
Hamtramck tested 42 homes. 6 of them were determined to have unsafe levels of lead in the water. 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham is in Hamtramck with more on what comes next.
Yes, good afternoon. We are at Hamtramck Town Center where the giveaway took place earlier. And so for those residents who perhaps showed up and did not get a water filter, this right here is actually the next step. There was a long line of people here, both on foot and cars, as you'll see in just a moment. But they receive this form. At some point, they only receive this form. And so the next step is to fill this out and come back next Tuesday where they hope to be one of 900 households to get a filter.
You got cars that's been waiting here for an hour and a half. And now we're going to tell them we don't have no more filters?
700 water filters, courtesy of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, handed out on a first-come, first-served basis at Hamtramck Town Center this morning into the afternoon. A long line of people on foot and in their vehicles hoping to get a filter and replacement cartridges.
Ran out of filters. They should have a lot more, you know.
If we would have had 6,000, I would have distributed them, but we could only get 700 for today.
City Manager Kathleen Anger explained the need for water filters in the first place. She says the city tested 42 homes and found elevated lead levels in 6 homes.
If you look at that sample size, that's a bit of a concern, right? 13% of homes had this potential issue, and this is just one sample size. The fact of the matter is over 5,000 homes still have lead service lines, and they could be corroding right now.
State Representative Abraham Ayash, along with the city manager, are calling on elected officials to provide the full $30 million to replace the lines. By the end of this year, I'm told 300 lead service lines will have been replaced, just a small fraction.
We want to make sure that all of our families have safe drinking water. So I'm calling on our governor, our members of Congress, our members of the state legislature to fund the changing out of these service lines in the city of Hamtramck and any other city in Michigan that has lead service lines.
All right, and so just a little bit more information here. Next Tuesday, right here at 11 a.m., we're at Hamtramck Town Center at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. City manager says, again, 900 filters will be passed out. And so between now and then, she says, if you do not have a filter, you have the option of either buying one on your own along with replacement cartridges, or you can buy bottled water if you can afford to do so, or let the water run for about 5 minutes. And so she says at that point, it should be fine to drink and okay to bathe in. Live in Hamtramck, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
All right, Darren, thank you for the update.